I would like to thank my beloved subscribers. Hello, everybody. And if you are watching this video, I am filming this on graduation night of my high school career. And welcome to episode 3 of Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, the Stolen Turnabout. So yeah, this is my graduation gown. If I could find the hat, I would be wearing the hat, but I could not, so I am not wearing the hat. So yeah, that's why. But yeah, let's just get into this right now. Last time, we managed to get Wright off of the charge of theft, or larceny, or whatever it is, only to find out that somebody had been murdered where his alibi was. Thus, he is now being accused of murder. So yeah, I'll get right back into it right now. I'm glad. I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Yeah, we should have listened to him. He would have been better off. Well, supposedly, Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder happened. A turd. No way, Jose, I don't buy it. But we proved it, Maya. But the ones who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself. At least from what I understand. Yeah, you're understanding right, players. It was my fault. Yeah, you did too good a job this time, Nick. Okay. How about we get started looking into the Taby Security murder? I think I'm gonna head back to Terrain Village for a little while, if that's alright. Okay. Are you gonna run there again? Or am I gonna pay you money and hope you use it to get on a train? Because, I don't know if you know this, but your village is a train ride away. Also, what do you mean, you'll head back for a little while? Wait, what? Isn't it 2 hours by plane? You're acting like it's like across the road. No, it's gonna be so long, like... What do you mean you're heading back for a little while? You mean a couple days? Sure, but why? What do you mean, but why? I don't know. Like, it's weird. I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Okay, that's a good idea. I guess. I hope you'll make it back in time. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go where? No, Mr. Maya, you just stay here. I want you two to spend some quality time together, full of love and happiness. Okay, when are we gonna get rid of this delusion she has about us? Yeah, what are we doing here, guys? But also, another thing. Maya, don't listen to her. You should go with her because literally, wait, was that the last video? Was it? You are not gonna talk about it. Claire's just so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Or she doesn't care. I think that one more likely. Sacred Urn given to players. Where is she gonna keep it? A backpack? Or is she just gonna hold it the whole way? Now remember, no fighting, okay? Why are we letting her go off on her own? She'll get lost. Okay, Nick, time to get this murder investigation. She got yacht in the yacht episode. What are we doing? I don't think we need to examine the office. I don't think we need to do we? I think we should. So, what do we do now? Isn't it obvious? We should go out there and investigate the murder. That where? Well, first, we need to figure out exactly where Tammy's security is located. Hey, why don't we ask Mr. Wright? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her more stuff about motorcycles. Okay, motorcycles. You're not thinking of getting one, are you? I could never. I could not handle having only 2 wheels. I'm sorry, but I need stability. I need 4 wheels at least. Maybe 3. I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dainty old bike, nitty boy. I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dainty old bike, nitty boy. I didn't know you had one. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious, but I mean, I knew Ned had a bike. I didn't know you had one. Speaking of acting around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight. Okay, well, let me sure to go to the detention center too. Sacred Urn. You must be relieved that we got the Sacred Urn back, huh? You bet. But there's something a little different about it. You mean the words? That happened a while ago. Don't me. It's pretty obvious. Isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says, I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says on me. Like it always used. Oh my god. How did I not notice that? That is a big deal. Oh, sorry. That is a big deal. I never noticed. Oh, I forgot we did it back. Yeah, it's only confusing, because it is supposed to say on me, and not supposed to say I am. So I guess when it got changed back, I didn't think much about it. Oh yeah, you're right. Huh. Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. Maybe they tangled the paint stains in the basement. Maya didn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mr. Army's name into I am. Somehow, the pieces perfectly fit together, even though that's not how you're supposed to write it. Don't know how she did it. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little players. Didn't we already learn this in the last 2 videos or something? I thought we knew this. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. Yeah, that's new. Is it possible that urn is a fake? Is it possible that urn is a... Okay, no, that works. I'm sure players will find out once she gets back to Terrain Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Terrain Village in a long time. I mean, I guess. So I think people still go to Terrain Village to do their training, right? Yup. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training and have our bloodline. So, that's also a big part of it. So, why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that. Channeling dojo, huh? sounds pretty serious, whatever it is. If you're that trained, you need to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen. Is what happened yesterday still bothering you? Okay, yeah, but we proved that there was no magic involved last time. And that it was just your aunt who did it. So you really don't have to worry about that in relation to your spirit medium training. Completely unrelated. Ooh. It's a sore subject still. That murder in her village. It happened because of the power of channeling was misused. Was it? Was it? I don't know if that's true. How was it misused? Yeah, it was mistaken, but it wasn't misused in any way. Yeah, Maya didn't even get to use her power. And as far as I know, yeah, Morgan Faye also didn't use her powers during the game. With whatever amount she has, at least. So yeah, what do you mean it would be because the powers of channeling was misused? We proved that it was a fake. That's why we never got Maya in trouble with the law. It was never her. When the medium uses the Turing technique, she temporarily uses her own will to live and then commit suicide. I'm joking. So, when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. Yeah, What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. Bang! That murder. It wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? It literally was not related to you. In the way you think it is. You were related, but only as a motive. I suppose not, but I think I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. It sounds like being the master of terrain is gonna be a heavy responsibility. As you know, Bob, that's why we're thinking, right? There was literally no reason to have that whole conversation unless you didn't play the first game. It doesn't make sense. Right? Do you walk up to your friends and just talk about events that you already knew happened? Like, hey, do you know that last weekend we went... Hey, remember last week when we went to Tomaton? You know, that convention about media, like video games and comic books and movies? You know, the one that was founded in 1982 by Herbert P. Bayer? I don't know. Yeah, you don't do that. That doesn't happen. Unless you have amnesia or you forgot one detail, but no. You know what's weird? This is the bundle, which means that I have all 3 games. So, why would I need a recap? I could play the first 2 games. I don't know. It feels like they need to work harder to earn their... I feel like they need to work harder to earn this remake game. I already told you, it's not me. A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like you're intimidating Mr. Delight right now. Man, and we don't get enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday, they thought he was just a thief. But now they got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. The guard over there does look a bit on edge. That's why his face never changes. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick. Okay, how about we go to the, back-to-back title to beat with Mr. Wright. Yay, okay. So, here is actually a really cool improvement that I think would help the, okay, it wouldn't help the remake, but it would make it just a bit better. Okay, so, you know how in Taste 2, like, the only way to win is to have Mia's spirit talk to you and tell you to flip over the receipt? What if, when you, like, what if, like, you were able to, like, present it without having Mia, like, right before Mia is summoned, you get a choice to, like, you can pick an option, and if you pick the receipt, you don't need Mia to come in. Yeah, and I know that would be kind of, like, you know, I mean, I don't think a lot of newbies are gonna get that one. Oh, Mickey Boy, Maya. I don't know, I thought it would be a cool idea. Tell me how you feel about it in the comments below. Mr. Wright. All I wanted to do was to help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but then you ended up hurting his taste. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating... She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nitty Boy, please help Ronnie. You're really pretty. You're not just, like, in the body, but, like, also you have a really cute face. She's not a killer. I swear, my Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. And you have the pet names down pat. It's cute. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I just knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what to do to help anymore. I had no idea Mr. Wright had a vulnerable side. Yeah. And the side also like money. I'm happy that those two don't argue with each other. Listen carefully, Nitty Boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. What is in him? Pastries and cream? I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit, he got a bit of a temper to him. Does he? Does he have a temper? It's not hard to imagine him dream. It's not hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!" Please die it. He would never say that. He would never say that. Anyway, Mr. Wright, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. Mr. Wright, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. What? How dare you say that to me, Nitty Boy? I know everything about my little Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Really? Okay, you're behind you. Ron isn't the thieving type. He's so honest he wouldn't even need a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal glance. A thief? Huh, the very idea. No, I think he steals plenty of glances, especially in your direction. I guess I just don't get it. Huh? That what? I just can't understand how they can be so different, yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on, baby boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? Oh, we got new one. So, Was it really love at first sight when you first met Ronnie? Mr. Delight? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the type to just trail into a yellow ball in the corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke out into tears. Okay? But why knives? Wouldn't they have guns? Yeah, I would be too if I were in that situation. Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that dark uniform of his. Oh, wow. You look different when you're at work. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed. Wait. Is that like just wearing a band over his head? What the flip, man? We can still see your face, but right? He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please, stop it! He screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turning pale. Probably from oxygen deprivation, because one of them was a butt rape who didn't know how to wear a real mask. I'm pretty sure that guy died of asphyxiation. That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then, trying and flailing his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. All by himself, he came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was shaking and crying, but he still risked his life to save it. He still risked his life for mine. Wow. That's such a great story. You may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Weren't you already in love with somebody, and it did not take a lot for you to fall in love with them? Man, I hope you'll do the same for me if I was ever taken hostage. Didn't I? I already did that, Maya. It was like the final taste of the second game. You were kidnapped. I know I didn't run up to the person, but I did save you. All I used was my wit and my logic to do it. With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. Okay, let's hear more about Detective Atme. Come at me, bro! I hate these kinds of people more than anything. Detectives. You mean ace detectives? No, blonde people. No, I'm fine with ace detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves. No. I hate people with two-tone hair. No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. Huh, something tells me that opinion formed very recently. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. That's why I have a cowardly husband. By the way, why did you go to Detective Atme's office anyway? Yeah, how did you know how to do that? Why did you do it? Not how do you do it. How you did it was easy. Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try to find out more about the real terminal. The real terminal? Yes, obviously the real master, not my Ronnie, right? I mean, we kind of proved in court that he isn't him, I guess. And Detective Atme knew more about Master than anyone else. Shit, I hope that happens any name any other time without doing this. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then, you went there to ask him some questions? That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said, the ace detective isn't in right now. But I forced my way past her and into his hideout. I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. I was just about to say that. That bag was sitting there on top of the table. You think he would have hidden it better? Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone willing. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin the crime on somebody else. Okay, so you would hate 99% of the villains in this game. Oh, sorry. Mr. Wright, what do you know about KB security? Don't be silly. Don't be silly, of course I do. And I wear my Ronnie works. You mean work. So she thinks she still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today... Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Wright was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. It looks like Mr. Wright doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away by motorcycle, that is. Yeah, he told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. You mean that metaphorically, right? To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? No, we'll pass, Jake. What? Why don't you just tell us where it is, and we'll go ourselves? Haha, what a security cat you are, Nick. Mr. Wright told us the location of KB Security. Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. Is all of it? I guess we should head over there right now then. Although, let's present some pics. So there you go, lawyer. Yeah. How do you like it? I bet it's so exciting. Yeah, sometimes. Actually, a little too exciting at times. Oh, I just love a good drill. Minty boy. It sounds like you have done it so nice. Really turning to that awkward. Okay. That's really amazing. A master at your age? Oh, no, you got it wrong. It's my mother that deterrent master. Oh, I see. So, what exactly is she the master of anyway? Well, you see, don't say Maya if you say Spirit channeling, so yeah. Ouch, that hurt. Damn, I forgot that he said that to her. Yeah, I don't know, I would give it a shot. She wouldn't laugh in a mean way. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, dive in. Okay. Wow, this place is unique. Oh, is that the vault from the opening? I think you really don't like it, though. So, this is where it all went down, huh? The walls in here look dead. Just like you would expect in a CEO's office. Isn't that what I expect in a CEO's office? When I imagine a CEO's office, I kind of imagine, like, one wall that is entirely made of glass just to give the person an overview of the city. That's kind of what I imagine. And a fish tank. I also kind of imagine a fish tank. What had that got to do with anything? Nobody can hear him scream. Hey, it's you, Dodge. Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. Wait a minute. I don't get it. Aren't you a homicide detective? Why were you working on a larceny case? Today was a real train wreck for you, wait, did he? No, yeah, no, he was there. You were the main detective. Why? You aren't a larceny detective. Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools of us. Hey, I feel for ya. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like... Oh, that's great. You got what you deserved. Ho 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 ho. Or something to that effect. When has he done that in a while, Maya? That's like game 1 Gumshoe. That's like taste 2 Gumshoe you're talking about. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? Not in voice, but in spirit. If the Gumshoe fits. Oh, that's a good one, Maya. If the Gumshoe fits. Oh, well, anyway. The point is, I can tell when somebody puts their heart into their job. And I sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes, I feel like wrong in the only way things go for us detectives. Wow, I never knew Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. What are you talking about? We've had good moments with him. Didn't he take us out for dinner in the first game? We've had a ton of good memories with this guy. Maya, are you reverting in character art? We knew this about him. I feel like the game is kind of confused about characterization. Now, if this yellow love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. I guess we should. Ugh. Worst part of the game right here. Yeah, just tell me everything I need to press the button at. Wow, look at this huge framed photo. Tall mountain rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky. There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise? Either this guy didn't get out enough, or he had a really rotten luck with the weather. Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days. And he's a CEO. What are the chances that his life would change so much that he would see more sunsets that are better than this? What else do we have here? A safe? Wow! This safe is unbelievable. I bet 4 players would fit in here. I really like how Phoenix is starting to use humans as a measurement system. Didn't he do this in the last case of the last game we played? Yeah, at the mansion with Fondard, he said that. And it got a bunch of doohickeys on top to it. It's pretty amazing, alright. Motion sensors, heat sensors, weight sensors. Hey, Nick, come on, let's open it up and take a look. If I broke into one of these, wouldn't that set me down a path to Hoodiumville? Hoodiumville. This rope. You think it fell when the safe was opened? I don't think so. So you mean... Yeah, I think this screen shows us where and how the twerps were lying. The twerps were lying to us? Hurry, Nick! Plus examine him! You mean... The victim, he was killed by being thrust by the safe door? No, Maya, I don't think that's how he died. She can't be serious, can she? Then what else do we have in here? We have whatever this is. These look like some kind of bookshelf / rolling cabinet hybrid. Oh, I can't get between these two shelves. Don't blame yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel. I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Look like they're filled with a bunch of files. Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. Maybe it'd be a good night reading, if you got insomnia. I was hoping for something a bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. Why would there be a book about UFOs in here? Get those here. This must be the CEO's death. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Hey, that's just a super soft chair. Let me try it out for a second. Oh, nice. I feel just like the CEO. Hey you, whip me up a cup of really expensive import tea and some stones. Move it. This is the life. The victim shot in the chair just before he was brutally killed, you know. I mean, Maya, at least he wasn't murdered in that chair. You could have been sitting in somebody's resting place. In 2 ways. What else do we have? This file? What else? No, that's it? Oh, and the button, I guess. Checking out this big, thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading a file isn't exactly back-breaking work. Checking your hard on the eyes. Aha! What did you find out, Nick? This file. It's not about any sort of security operation or anything. This huge file is all about Matt Star to Matt. It's filled with info on him. What? What kind of info? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his method and the crime scenes. Hey, Ned, look at this last page. It's a list. Let's see. Peer of Emanon. What is that, $1 million? Or that 100,000? 100,000 maybe? This looks like the list of all the treasure that Shadar the Math stole. So then, 100,000 in the value of the stolen item? I don't know, that number seems kinda low to me. I think I better secretly make the top of this list. Tame's list, found on a table at the crime scene, added to the court record. Okay, anything else? Oh yes, the button. Here we go. Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Well, damn. We got top. Hey! Cut it out! Don't flush that! That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Dumpshoe could jump like that. What is that button anyway? Oh, it made coffee. Really? No, it makes alarm noise, you dumbass. It's an emergency buzzer. It says there right on the panel. In a weird nonsense language, it says it. Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It used to summon security up here. Really? That ain't possible on the night of the crime. Ooh! So when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way. Just so you know. I think we better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. You mean Yeri? You're talking about Yeri Botts, our best friend since elementary school. CEO's office buzzer, connected to the basement security office. There are no fingerprints on it. Emergency buzzer added to the court record. That all? I think that's all. Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Move. Yeah, new rotation every time. October 13th. Oh, they play like sci-fi as hell. What is up with this place? Also, what are those rooms in the background? In the bottom middle one, what is that, a bathroom? I think it's really at the bathroom. What is this? What rooms are these? Wow. This really is something else. For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel secure. It sure doesn't feel very secure. KB security guard. Uh-oh, I just remembered. Yeah, we might be... Hey, Nick! What's up? Oh, ho, 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 ho. My best friend since elementary school is here. My best friend of... literally my entire life, because I'm pretty sure it said we met at the age of 1 year after our birth. Oh ho ho, so he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet-little Maya with you too? Hi, Yeri. She I was working my finger to the bone. And in watching Angel. I'm not no problem with a date. It's all good. Well, no, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't ya? She's so hopelessly clueless. Yeah, game developers, they know what I'm doing. Everything negative that Phoenix says, he's just being, like, happy about it. Like, he's joking around. Because you guys forgot how to rate these characters to be friends. Because, oh, what was Phoenix's motivation for becoming a lawyer? What was it? Oh, right. It wasn't just Edward. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let me say something for a second. I'm okay with, like, Phoenix, Wright, and Edgeworth. I'm okay with it. But we have to remember that literally, the second, like, Edgeworth wasn't mentioned until the second taste. And we didn't even find out, like, from the very beginning. All we knew about Phoenix was that the reason why he became a lawyer was because of Yeri and one other person. So Yeri is just as much of a reason as what's his name? As Edgeworth. But the dame has seemingly forgotten all about that. Yeri isn't Phoenix's best friend anymore. They just kinda know each other. Which, I don't know why they did that. If they were gonna do that, what's the point? How am I supposed to feel about this? Am I supposed to accept that they're just not friends anymore? Well, if it's about the murder case, boy have I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my fleet-yo Maya. But this here's a different story. But Yeri, I thought you two were old Shadul buddies. We were, but the game developers seem to have completely forgotten about that. So I don't give a shit anymore. And neither does Phoenix Wright apparently. Even though I'm half of the reason he became a lawyer in the first place. Kind of poor writing on their part. That was then, and this is now. Let's hear about good info. So, what is this good info you're talking about, Yeri? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't get damn information for free. You want a bribe? I thought professionals were, I don't know, supposed to be more honest. Good old Yeri Butt, my best friend since elementary school. Can you talk to him, Maya? Yeri, tell us already. What did the info? Hey, I like that. This kid got claws. Okay, you really want to know? Yes. So tell me. Okay, so the thing is, Ron Wright was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Good on Maya, taking one for the team. Well, 1 year ago, Ron Wright was fired. And not in a hot way. And then, there was no warning at all. It happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that's pretty awful. I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Yeah, maybe he should dip it out on work to take some hot chips or something. No, that's just you, buddy old pal, my best friend. security dog. You hear about your career, Yeri? I love Yeri now. If the name wants to treat him like shit, then okay, I'm gonna replace all of that negative energy by creating positive energy. So, what is it like? What is it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell ya, it's tough, but you know me, I get by alright. First, I have to keep my eyes on those monitors all the time. Monitors? There are security cameras in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh. And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? The security team for the company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either. If it's something small, I don't bother calling them. So, in other words, you basically get to watch TV screens all day long. They say about the night of the time. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? What? Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. So dumb. No, Yeri, you're not dumb. You're the smartest, most well-meaning people I ever met. Even if it's part-time and you're dumb, you're still in charge of security. Hey, give me a blade. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Mitt. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Anyway, the point is, you were here that night, right? Oh no, please don't yawn. Oh god dang it, you have sight yachts? I think there's only 2. Oh no. Oh no. I knew something smelled bad, and it was the butts after all. Ho ho ho. Remember that funny childhood motto we gave you? Motto? What do you call it? Model? Modo? What is it called? Modo? Mojo. No, Moto? Moto? Motto. Well, that's what I always say. That was then, and this is now, okay? It's just that they have to break his sight yachts after all. Okay, what do we... Oh, wait, shit. Oh my god. I wish I... Okay, yeah, he should get past the animation. Okay, I forgot I need to do this. Wait, how do I do this? Oh, I have to do this? Night of the Climb. On the night of the climb, were you working hard like you're supposed to? What? Huh? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out of work yesterday just to go see Mr. Wright? You little rascal. But that was then. And this is this. Is there any chance you snuck out of work last night too? Never. I didn't sneak out. I'll tell you what, I'll even bet you $1. $1? Wow. Now that's confidence. What's with that glint in the rain puppy dog look on your face? Do you have evidence that I left my position? Or are you just pulling my chain? Hopefully not the one down under. The evidence that Ye would not manage his sedation when the murder happened is not this one. No, 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 no. I don't think there's any of these. Okay, so I think they'll have to go back and find the evidence. Wait, but where would I find more evidence? I only have a couple rooms. Oh, and I think I should examine this place. There's just so much to look at here, though. Those civilians there show what's going on all around the building. Everywhere. It isn't my job to keep a steady eye on them. All of them. I wouldn't sound so smart if I were you. Do you watch regular TV on these things too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Yuri. Hey, Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. And, how do you know that, Yuri? Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking, but it was a professional investigation, alright? Okay, that's all for this one. What is this? Why did chocolate melt in here? I think that's chocolate melt. Like my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep a steady eye on all the monitors and use that mic for communicating. Using all this equipment, it must get hard to operate. No biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room. Somewhere. Instruction manual? What are you gonna do in an emergency? Well, I guess I start by Tommy looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would Tommy look for her reading glasses. Like what us security guards call teamwork. Even Maya and players can run this place better. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Did you just read my mind? Okay, anything else? What is this? Also, who is your partner? I like my partner's seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. Wait, is it old bad? Oh my god, I would be so happy if it's old bad. There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know. Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. It all equals out. It still works fine. More or less. They really know how to build on my desk. Oh shit, wait. What is this? Something is written on this poster in fine print. A dodge 5 commitment. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Okay. Rule 1. Obey thy superior. 2. Respect thy superior. Smile at thy superior. 4. Salute thy superior. 5. Buy donut for thy superior upon command. Is that the right use of the word thy? It's signed Wendy Oldback. Yeah! Head supervisor. Man, she keeps getting new jobs every other day now. This old lady has to keep working in this America. In this postmodernist America. She's one tough old bird, let me tell ya. Trust her, and you'll come face to face with her. Real, genuine radon. Wait, why does she still have that? Wasn't that just a part of her costume that time? Yeah, sounds ethereal, right? Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. Okay, anything else? No? I want to be able to... Oh, wait. Wow. Take a look at all these things here. Hey, Gary. What are they? Huh. Did you say, huh? Hey, man, and I have to know what they are to do my job. I only thought they were just sort of like decoration or something. Oh, boy. How did this guy even get a job here anyway? He's not suitable for the role. Hey, Yuri, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right. Do you know that you hunted right on top of some sort of yabber? Yeah, sure. I was told to never, ever touch that yabber. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it, Greenhorn? So, why do you hang your jacket on such an important yabber? Because it got me curious. If that jacket's weight pulling the yabber down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you just want to know what will happen, huh? It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Ned? Yeah, but for a different reason. This guy, he's killing me with his jokes and all that. What else is there? That it? I feel like that should be it. Okay, I don't see anything else that would really clinch or anything. Yeah, I think we go back now. Okay, yeah. I don't think we have anything to do yet. Oh wait, we never talked to Dumbshoe. Oh, how the fuck did I even talking to Dumbshoe? Detective Dumbshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay, but the thing is, I'm not really supposed to. Hey, Tom? What about how we poured our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now, and we need help. Okay, I'll tell you, just please don't start trying on me, pal. Okay, I won't try on you, pal. The victim's name is Tane Bullard, and he was ugly looking because of that weird thing on his nose. I'm sorry for anybody who actually has that. Yeah, I'm sorry for saying that. That was actually pretty rude. He was the security... Wait, what the... He was the CEO of KB Security, and a pretty big fella in his own right. His torch was discovered at 9 this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October the 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this room. It happened at the exact same time mathematically stealing the urn. Huh? Tane Bullard's autopsy report. Time of death? 10:12 at 1 a.m. Cause cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt force trauma to the head. added to the tour record. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's a good explanation for that one. Bowler's body was stashed away inside that safe. Well, it ain't pretty big. No one had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Oh, so the body fell out. That white civilian must be the safe when he fell out. I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billiard. Maybe he's interpreting the man he named Wright. But he's such an unimportant NPC. Come on, he's such a victim, you know? He didn't even have a tool design. Yeah, you know, you can really tell when somebody is a victim by how boring they look. Hey, look at him. This man is just a man. So, what happened to Shadar the Mask? He's at the detention center, simply me like a madman. Investigate me again! He keeps yelling. Oh, no, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean Detective Acme. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, that was great! Then I got what he deserved. Ho, 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 ho. Now that's the detective I know and love. The detective from Taste 1. The detective from Taste 2-1. Think about it. Acme was always showing Think about it. Acme was always showing around when a calling card showed up. But he's always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Ha! Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you knew he was the thief. That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen items he keeps bragging about. Yeah, he did it just to make himself look like a great detective. That's all. But there's still one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. Yeah, the Tea of Emanon case. There was a witness on that case. A witness? Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna have to break this video right now. Okay, guys, we are back, and let's continue. Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you'd like to keep it. Okay. Oh, the gem and the thief. Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? Man, no, I don't really think I recognize him. The precious gem, Peer of Emanon. It's pretty small, so it's hard to see, but now that she mentions it. Newspaper clipping. An article on Matt the Math's first heist added to the court record. Prosecutor Dido. Oh, that prosecutor. I really don't like him. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight. Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it would hurt more. Yeah, it was a really smart move. That's what my gut telling me anyway. So, who is that Java-addicted math maniac anyway? Prosecutor Dido? She's like the enigma, huh? I didn't know you knew the word enigma. The thing is, pal, I never heard of that guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office, came out of nowhere, He just walked in, took the chair, asked for paperwork, and never looked back. Like Wright, he said that this was his first taste in prosecutor. And it's true, according to the records anyway. But no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in tort. A maverick that gives you goosebumps. Is that a reference to something? I want to say that line again. Is that funny? No way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in tort. A maverick that gives me goosebumps. Goosebumps? You? Yeah, come on. Maya, he is incredibly nervous all the time. Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. Probably because I'm the user in the police department. Oh, poor Dumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular. Damn, that's kind of funny because, like, in Taste 2 of Game 1, we see that the people in the police department are inviting him out. Which implies that he actually is pretty popular. No, that's not what I meant. That the guy actually he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. Okay, should I present any of this? I think I should. Have I presented any of them? Oh, do you remember her? Oh, okay, well you have nothing to say about her anyway. Really, nothing about him either. Oh, here we go. That guy's a real puzzle if you ask me. Then maybe I should be asking you. Do you know something about him? What? Why would I know something? Well, it sure sounds like you two knew each other from the way you acted today. The way I acted today. How so? It's the dough that acts like he knows Nick, not the other way around. Exactly. You think I remember someone like him? I feel say the whole thing's a bit suspect. Detective W, tell me more about Shane Bluebard. What the fuck? What the fuck? How did you butcher his name that badly? Shane Bullard turned into Shane Bluebard? Shane. Bulliard? Bluebard. That's hilarious. That's Shane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal. Oh yeah. The victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Oh, trust me, she definitely feels like the last-minute addition. Also, that's funny because not a lot of the victims in any case make an impression. Bruce Goodman, Cindy Stone. I don't know anybody else. Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead. You're right. So he took my place. I want revenge. He's dead, Maya. Well, shit. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbering like an idiot right now. I have nothing to say about anything. Okay, Nick, there's a chance to get more information about the victim, so hurry up and ask. Well, that's good. Okay, nothing great about this person. Okay, here we go. I only knew there was something suspicious about this guy. I was right. It turned out the mathematically real. It's how. Okay. Well, really, that ace detective in disguise. You really got that? No, he doesn't. He's just riding off the high that I made. He didn't know nothing. Huh? Of course. It's the Stone Cold Truth. Sooner or later, a guy like that would always show his true colors. Yeah, well, I think we pretty much. I think we saw a little too much of his color today. Yeah, I didn't agree with you on that one. Oh, sorry. Okay, well, I don't think I need to talk to you about oh wait, it opened up. I guess I had to do that. Can you tell us more about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it? Oh, they make doorknobs. Really? No, they're a security company. I mean, I think doorknobs are kind of security, but yeah. No, they're not really security. Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. Oh, and I don't know how to put this, but the guy would time me a money grubber. Really? Me too, I just love money. I can't ever get enough. Like most people. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting my wallet. Anyway. It looks like he did some pretty shady stuff to earn his millions. Oh, that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Let me know already. Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets to rival companies. Damn, that is pretty diabolical. Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah. Oh, KB Security used to head security operations at Shadar Damat. What? Really? Oh, do we have another dirty party? Kind of like Youth Acne was in the first part of this case? Maybe KB Security are like doing some underhanded stuff related to math. I don't know. Yeah, and after blowing up so many times, the company reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmailer, huh? Yeah. Let me check it out again. So, if this letter was sent from... If this letter was sent from Tame Bullard... Wait, was it? I'm pretty sure it was, right? Yeah. So if it really was Tame Bullard who sent this letter to Ron, that means that Tame Bullard knew or thought that Ron the Knight was actually Max Star the Mask. But is Ron Oh, but the thing is, we proved that Ron couldn't be Master Math. But it still feels off somehow. Okay. This was his first heist, and I guess I underestimated him. You were there? I was sure I was gonna get him, so I was curious and lost the info on the witness. By witness, do you mean the guard in this photo? Yeah, he and the detective worked together to try catching Master Guard the Mask. But he got away anyway. Huh? That guard. I have a weird feeling that I've seen him around lately. Is it Ron the Wright? Sorry, I just thought about it. The only guards we know are Yeri and Ron the Wright. And if I look at the picture a bit harder, that guy's hair doesn't really look like Ron the Wright. But it could, the little round part, it could be like one of the flails on Ron the Wright's head. How about we learn more about the security bunker? Okay, no, nothing. Dang. Poor bastard. So about this. Huh? What's that? Hey, wait a minute, Maya. What's wrong? We copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. He might get mad at us. Okay, is that all he's gonna do? He's not gonna, like, take us off the scene or, like, make us, hand it over. Right. Is that it? He's just gonna get mad at us? I would be more worried about him preventing us from, like, having it. So, what are you two whispering about? It's nothing. Just my billfold. What's a billfold? There's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal. Now I really want you to show it to me. I want to see your billfold. Okay, nothing on that. Okay, I'm sure that. Okay. Can I talk to you about anything else? I need proof that you were here, but this really doesn't have anything to do with you. Oh my gosh. Oh, we actually did it. Pure Memenon. Clown the Boudoir. Badara? Yes, Hand of Hades. And the Portrait of Marty. Okay. That's an interesting collection of items to add to the mythos of this universe. Because the issue is that none of this directly says where Yeri was, does it? Does it? Okay, let's go over it. This had nothing to do with him. This had nothing to do with him. This is a CEO security buzzer, and while it is connected to the security guard office, there are no fingerprints on it. So, that means that it probably wasn't used, so nothing on that. We have the yes, which is unrelated to Yeri. We have this, unrelated. Yeah, no, not a lot of these are related. So I don't know if I need more evidence, or if I could just, go ahead with these, maybe? I'll try it. Let me, where to go? Oh yeah, I need to present my Matatama. I wonder if Phoenix Wright actually perceives the background going black. Like, does he see other people, or does he only see what I see right now? On the night of the time, were you working hard that you were supposed to? What? Huh? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out work yesterday just as you missed the night? But that was just, and this is this. Is there any chance you snuck out of work that night too? Never, I did not sneak out. I'll tell you what, I'll even bet you $1. $1? Wow, now that's confident. What's with that blood in the rain puppy yield on your face? Do you have evidence that I have my position, or are you just pulling my chain? I don't know. Because here's the thing, I would gonna probably use the wallet or the card, but wait, when did he die? Oh, maybe it is this. Oh my god, it worked. This wallet. You knew about this, right? I've never seen it before. You returned it. Liar. You handed over this wallet to Mr. Wright yesterday. You're such a good man, Yeri. Give me a blade. You can't bet me to remember every little thing that happens. He's right, Phoenix. You can't bet him to do all that. Well, I do bet you to remember something that just happened yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet? I think it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock in the morning. That's right. In other words, Yeri, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Ah! Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 a.m. Then 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before that. What do you mean by that? If the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before me. Why do I have the feeling he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? You shut up, Yeri. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the security office after 10 during your shift. Oh, this. Right? It's this. Right? It's this, right? Because there are two pieces of evidence. We have the card, which the killer could have used. Or we have this. I'm gonna use this. This is a more solid piece of evidence. But God damn it. Shit, really? But that really worked. Oh, let's say 1 a.m. Shit. Okay. Wait, after. No, wait. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. I wonder why it didn't work. Okay. Yeri, when you use this P-card, does it have a record? Yeah, it does. But I can't show the record to just anyone, you know. That P-card data was already made public yesterday in the trial today. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for information is supposed to go through me. Boy, did that sound irritant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. No way. Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. in the middle of the night, right in the middle of your shift. Oh, my belly. Really, you can't duck your responsibility this time. Liar, no. Anya, yeah. Ha, I only needed one more. Oh, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault. Really? There was nothing I could do. I have an important issue to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? Oh, my Donna happened. Huh? Your Donna? I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, my Donna called me and said, I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her, and he was standing right next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend. It was like some kind of horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, then I shot me right in the picture. Normally, I'm the one that done the punching. Isn't that right, Maya? Maya? Yeah. So, is this why you left the security guard office? I'm sorry. It really ain't my fault. How did I ever make out more than that? What did I do? She trailed up on the floor, crying like a baby. Oh boy. Nah! Is there anything I can do? Anything. Just name it. I'll do whatever I have to do to make out for it. I swear. Yay. Hey, Nick. I know that she's offering. Why don't you show him the evidence we've got? She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information out of him. Nah. Damn. Really, Phoenix? You're not gonna offer him any words of comfort? Yeah, I know you're not much into that, but... I know you're not really into that, but come on, he's literally sobbing. The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. Okay. I guess. Huh? Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue, just like the professional guard I am. Wow. That was pretty good. Wow. That was pretty good. Thanks, I try. Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now? Yes, please. Please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be loud. I think you and I know how much I want to help you, Dad. Oh, well, yeah, well, there's the default. But man, Maya really knows how to, like, sell herself. And I mean that in a nice way, like, charisma, like, she knows how to hook people and get them to, like, tell her what we need to know. That's what I mean. I know you don't think much of a person, but I would never wear a doofy getup like this. Nobody ever accused you of being a thief. It's too much work for me, making plans, writing calling cards, etc. I'd rather just pull a dine and dash at a burger joint instead. Burgers? I love burgers too. Really? Well, how about it? Want to go on a burger date tonight? I just pay for the food. The thing I'm not defending you again. Not for that. Oh, maybe they actually do have a date lined up. Can we do this one? So this was the card that we used by the culprit that night. Well, going off the serial number, then yeah. This card was used to open the CEO's office door at 1 o'clock in the morning. Your client had this card, right? It's a no-brainer. He's the killer, man! Man, but I know I shouldn't agree with you, but that was a really good logical deduction. Phoenix can't even argue with me. Ah, that's the wallet I found. You found it when you snuck out of work to get shot in the tissue, right? I didn't sneak out of work to get shot in the tissue. If only I had been more responsible at work. I might have spotted the murderer on a monitor like I was supposed to. Harry, you really do feel bad, don't you? Yeah, he literally tried, Maya. Yeah, guys, I hope we all realize that Yeri Butt isn't the kind of guy who can, like, fake try on command. I'm pretty sure every time he tries, it's because he actually feels bad enough to try. We know that, right? Yeah, he's not just overreacting. That's just him reacting. Yeah, well, maybe it's all for the best. I mean, I think they brought Deji and I closer together. And, you know, sometimes he just, like, I'm pretty sure, like, his emotions just change really fast. Just like they say, every cloud has a silver lining. You gotta see that old water glass is half full. Am I right? Am I right? Now he's starting to sound like the Yeri I know. The fun, wonderful degenerate I love from high school. Don't forget that, half full. So what about this? Huh? Maya, you shouldn't have a love letter for me? No, sorry, there's a blackmail letter. Not you too? Are both of you trying to blackmail me? And it's a double blackmail? Oh God. My life is miserable. What? How do you know about that, Maya? Huh? How much is the answer demanding this time? My wallet can't take another blackmailing. In the 5th time this year. Huh? Who is this Alexis? Didn't we show him this letter yesterday too? I'm pretty sure we did. I would love to hear more about the blackmail story she has to tell. Shit, what was that one? They were Tarine's latest treasures. I used to have zero interest in all this old junky stuff. But now that I'm a new person, well, I decided to see the appeal. Hey, I got it. Why don't we all go visit one of those musty old temples next time? I think I can actually learn to write in this new area. Yeah, but he still hasn't told us anything useful. What, is that how you judge people, Phoenix? By how useful they are to you? Okay. Yeah, no, a lot of these are just connected to the same response, so... Well, you've been getting new information. Okay. I really wish there was just a skip the whole dialogue button. Oh yeah, did we ever do this one? That's not necessary, Nick. You don't have to threaten me. I'll tell you whatever I know. I know it's tough to tell, but I'm really sorry about what happened. Wow. I've never seen Yeri so serious. I actually believe him. Who wants to bet that in the next response, Yeri is gonna say something that totally ruins this opinion of Phoenix? Yeah, he's like a different person. In that case, maybe you and I should be acquainted. Okay, wow, I guess he didn't. That's nice. The CEO of our company, he was a pretty good guy. Huh? Really? Yeah, you bet. You know, I'm not really good at working hard, right? Yeah, I kinda know this. Well, that's what the boss said to me about that. I don't expect much work from you, Yeri. In return, just don't expect much pay. Damn! That's a killer line, actually. I enjoy that line. Man, yeah, that's good. let me try to read that better. I don't expect much work from you, Yeri. I don't expect much work from you, Yeri. In return, just don't expect much pay. It's fun. I enjoy that. But, yeah. That is the first line we ever hear from Tame Bullard, and it's a pretty good one. Huh, I see. I think he had to follow some dumb law about having security here in the building. So in order to pay the lowest wage possible, he went to the bottom of the barrel. The economic barrel, not in the morality barrel. Ha ha ha. To be honest, I looked up to the boss. If I ever grow up to be a CEO, I want to be just like him. A money-grubbing blackmailer. And don't worry, Nick. I promise I'll hire you for security. I'm an attorney at law. You didn't hire me to be the lawyer for the company. A lot of companies have dedicated legal teams. I could be a part of that. Damn. So regarding it, wait, what did I just say? I'm really sorry, Nick. I really want to change my ways. But the thing is, I just don't have any interest in men. Nick, I really need to get him mind out of the gutter. Really, you're a stereotypical guy, alright? That's weird. I'm really sorry, Nick. Really want to get my way. I just don't have any interest in it. Does that imply that Phoenix had done this before or something? Oh, this guy, the detective, he was here before, drilling me with a ton of questions. Really? Yeah, what did he ask? Yeah, see. I can't remember. Huh? Well, you know, just a bunch of boring stuff. Poor Detective Gumshoe turned on him before he was ever remembered. Hey. Seeing her makes me remember how important it is to stay young at heart. Even when you grow up, you gotta keep that part of your heart that's still pure. Yeah, you're so right about that. I'm impressed that you can still think like that, Yuri. After all, you went through some pretty tough times as a kid. Oh, are we did Yuri's backstory? I will beg you for a backstory. Huh? I did? Something tells me that more self-induced amnesia than having a pure heart. Okay, whoa. Did we talk about that? What did that imply? Yeah, okay, yeah, think about that, guys. Okay, Phoenix believes that Yuri underwent some pretty tough times. And to be honest, Phoenix did have a pretty tough time. So, like, you know, Phoenix probably knows what a tough time is. So, what did that mean? It means that Yuri must have went through some pretty, like, emotionally tough times. But what were they? Well, I don't know. But apparently, they might be bad enough that Yuri had decided to completely forget about them. Or at least, that's what Phoenix believes. And to be honest, if I had to guess what some of his troubles were, you know, you think about it. When something smells, it's usually the butt. And, well, I'm pretty sure Phoenix and Miles say it as a positive thing, or at least an affectionate thing. I'm pretty sure everybody else who said that probably meant it as an insult. Am I right? Like, if something smells, it's gotta be the butt. It just sounds like an insult. And yes, you know Yuri really well. And have we ever heard Yuri even, like, respond to it before? So I think Yuri might have been bullied because of his last name and maybe his attitude in general. Wow, you've gotten even cuter than the last time I saw you. Oh, really? Yeah, you look totally different than 2 years ago. Don't you think, Nick? Maybe until we all eat together, but she looked pretty much the same to me. Almost like the artist didn't bother giving her a New York. Pretty sure we did need to earlier, we don't need to. And oh my god, more. I accidentally pressed the emergency buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh? Damn, you heard it and you still didn't come to the rescue? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? I mean, to be fair, if Yuri knew that there was an actual police officer in the CEO's office, he might have thought, oh, that real police officer will handle it. Why would I go? Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the first floor. I thought it would be a good idea to, adopt a wait-and-see approach. Oh. Or maybe he's just a lazy bastard. I don't know. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. Okay, well, one of those regions is better than the other. It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. And he's doing it awesomely. Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did. And I couldn't have possibly made a mistake either. Do you think you could take just one more look for me? Pretty please? Pretty please? Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? He's probably right. I don't even think Yuri can make a mistake like this. What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake! Huh? But how? It can't be! It's impossible! Okay, enough already. What about the records? That night, it went off just once in the morning, around 1 a.m. 1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened. What, really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be. Buzzer record. The buzzer went off just once at 1:02 a.m. on October 12th in the CEO's office. Added to the court record. That's all. How about I present it to you, buddy? You guys have really made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is, with all this reflecting, where's the time for love? Frankly, I think reflecting is a bit overrated, you know? What are you going on about, Yuri? Plus, do you honestly have any new information on the buzzer record? Huh? The record? No, nothing about that. This guy reflecting as much as a piece of black carpeting. Oh, that's good, because black absorbs more light than, you know, white, I guess. I'm pretty sure white reflects the most light. Have you ever entered a dark room wearing a white shirt and there was like a light shining on the white shirt? Man, it will glow. Like, it feels like the white shirt will glow out and illuminate the room. It's crazy. I don't really know if we have anything new to show you or anything. I'm pretty sure we presented everything we possibly can. Did I tell you about this right here? No, nothing. Is there anything else to talk to you about? Okay, yeah, you move on to the... I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't care about any of this. Oh, I know him. They Ronnie Boss. The CEO died. The CEO died. Yeah, well now he's an ex-boss. Somebody killed him that night. Damn, you had to put it that way? He's an ex-boss, even if you're dead boss. Naturally, I know that. He was a pretty sly man, let me tell you. You met him? Oh, really? You bet he was. He made Ronnie chief of one of his security teams. But that was just so he could work him like a slave. It's awful. Did Mr. the Knight ever have a problem with Mr. Bulliard himself? Even if he did, you think she'll tell you about it? Maybe. I kind of hope she will. Well, Ronnie isn't the type to complain about that kind of thing. I tried to get him to talk to me about work, but he never would. I wonder why. I don't like this man one bit. He's had it in for my Ronnie since the very beginning. About 4 or 5 days ago. That's the very beginning. It's his fault that Ronnie is under suspicion of committing murder. Plus, he lobbed the toffee grenade at my head. I'm pretty sure he assaulted me. Why is he not in jail? I don't get it. What's illegal in this country anymore? You look pretty silly wearing that mud on your head like a birthday hat. Yeah? Well, my skin felt pretty silly as it was getting fried. Oh, I know. We can get back tomorrow by firing him with a melt grenade. So, I get burned, and his head gets a bit sticky. What a great revenge. Are you not going to talk more about that? Oh, then the guy who delivered Ronnie's wallet. He got some issues, doesn't he? Huh? What issues? Jamie is fine. He helped me in the hardest time of my life. The second hardest time of my life. You have to say his flirting style is pretty obvious. Pretty stale too, actually. He's pretty sad when the only thing you remember about a man are his lame pickup lines. What's even more sad is that said man probably believes those lines. Probably believes in those, like they're his lifelines. You look like he blew it again, huh? If something smells. Yeah, you probably. Oh, here we go. I know the guy about my motorcycle and my Ronnie. I'm happy. Yeah. Now she's starting to sound a bit lady, don't you think, Nick? Okay, where can we go now? Oh, yeah, go to the... Really? No, nobody's here, okay. Should I get around here? Wait, why are the envelopes still here? So Ronnie received a blackmail letter, huh? Do you think Mick the Knight knows about this? Well, if she did, I don't think she would have been smiling like that. I wonder if we should tell her about it. I think it would be smarter if we didn't. Oh my god, everything else is unchecked up. Oh shit. Wait, what? Oh my god, there was so much new dialogue in that one. The whole bunch of that piled. What are the rules on papers ducked in the trash? Theft of the Marusial Stone. The great alabaster strategy. Theft of the Immortal Goddess statue. The great Knuckle Bomber strategy. Did the police even investigate this place? Okay, so let me say what we're all thinking. Ron is 100% math. We all know it, right? Yeah, let's think about it. I don't know how. But, I'm sorry, but it feels like there's too much evidence that Ron the Knight being math. One, he has this whole room. Look at it, there's a whole room. And would they say that it's all dedicated to his obsession? Really? Did they say anything? They said it wasn't important. Oh. Don't worry about it. Maybe play after all, like Ronnie's just an amateur. I'm sure not the tool, not a bomber. How cool is that? Yeah, you did all this. There's all evidence. Not only that, there's also the blackmail letter that says, if you don't want your identity revealed to the world, they come to TV security. So, if this letter was really sent to Ron Wright, then this is evidence that Ron is the real masked star the mask. Okay, what else do we have? I want to present more items. But I don't really, see anything, dude. Anyway, you go back. Oh shit, let me go to the top. Nothing. Sorry. Yeah, no, I have a feeling she isn't gonna have much to say about this. She probably isn't the most oh. So they masked star demand, huh? I wonder what kind of house she lives in. Oh, probably like a tiny apartment with his wife. Maybe with at least 2 rooms. One of which seemed to be a kitchen and one of which seemed to be some sort of living room area. Who knows? Maybe it's exactly like this house. Ha ha ha. You're so funny sometimes, little boy. But if I was a famous thief, I'd live in a great, big, gorgeous mansion. I'll be sure to tell that to your husband. Yeah, see, even Phoenix believes it now. Aha, I know what that is. Like one of the tea tarts from Ronnie's company. Come to think of it, it's been a long time since I've seen one. That's probably because Ronnie doesn't work there anymore. Are we ever gonna tell her anything? That's Ronnie's wallet. It was found at TV security on the night of the murder. Ronnie and I went to dinner early that evening. I'm sure he had a wallet with him then. So it's true then. He must have dropped that at the scene at the time. Yeah, no, nothing really relevant there. Are they still here? Oh yeah, oh yes, new location evidence. Wow, this place is littered with tops. What do you bet? Now they didn't know he was actually matched start the match. This place must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing this place apart. And I mean that literally. In the background, somebody just manhandling that painting. Manhandle. Manhandle. It sounds like they're talking about penis, right? Hey, I just noticed. Tom's showing nowhere to be seen. Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case. But wasn't he in charge of the math investigation all the way up until yesterday? Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like the murder case, pal." Points for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Dumbshoe had blood yacht, Maya. Do we examine any of this? No. Oh my god, wow. There was nothing to examine here? Oh my god. Is this place completely empty of anything? Wow. There's literally nothing to look at here. Huh. So I guess they just opened this place up to let us know what's happening here because We can't talk to anybody here. It's pretty much a waste of space. I think I go to, no? Go to here. Oh, they died, yes. October 13th, Eugene Taylor, main exhibit hall. The treasures of the line exhibit. It's all ruined now. Really? Is it all ruined now? Only one item was stolen. Maya. I'm sorry. I'm just so sad. There was a big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling. Maybe I could cheer her up somehow. You better. You don't do that a lot, Phoenix. Well, now that we got the sacred urn back, maybe they can reopen it. I mean, yeah, only one item was stolen. Not all of it was. But, really? Sure, maybe we can label it the urn of the match desires. That would probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's brilliant, Nick. We should clean up and be filthy rich. So, it's about the money, not about the popularity. Wow, that was easy. Oh, we can go to the basement. October 13th, Eugene Taylor Basement Warehouse. I'm trying to see how fast I can read them. I completely forgot about you. I am so sorry. Hey, you do realize that your glasses have slipped, right? How is your left eye able to see anything right now? Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews. What's she still hanging around down here for? So, how are you doing? What about the sacred urn? The urn? Oh, that. It's been taken care of already. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Isn't that good news? Why do you look so tense? Yes, it was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was the Mask's wife who found it. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along. You look that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring the Mask to guard the treasures. I mean, you did, but it's not your fault. I mean, it is, but yeah, not in the way you think it is. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Wasn't her job to hire outside help? I think maybe she had the ability to. Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. Is she apologizing, really? She's more feeling down about herself. So, when was it that you hired Detective Acme again? About 20 days ago. And about when we the Mask tolling card arrived. That was about 10 days ago. So, She sent the Tolitard to the very place she was hired to guard. I guess that's it then. Detective Atney must have really wanted the Shapeless urn after all. But why? No, legitimate question. Why? It isn't worth anything. So why would somebody want it in the first place? I guess so. What? So Master the Mask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here dealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. Man, you get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atney? Good selection, Maya. Better than Phoenix is. No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that's the way he always operates. That's just what he said, so he didn't have an alibi while he committed the theft himself. Yeah, he was caught in the time seeing the photo dressed up by Master the Mask. Pretty well. I'm so glad that you got your Shapeless urn back. Yeah, but there's still something that's bothering me about it. Well, what is it? I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back looks different. Well, really? Adrian, do you know something about why it looks different? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I know nothing. Why would I? Oh no. Tight jobs. What do you think this means, Ned? It means he has secret galore. It means that the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the Shapeless urn is our very own Miss Andrews. And I need more evidence. Because I'm pretty sure I don't have any evidence about this place. That pathetic looking wooden box. That's the box I had the Shapeless urn in. Don't touch it. There may be clue to the thief's identity on it. I worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that? Okay, they're the same. I thought that was sort of new or something, but no. Well, it's about design. The broken sword. Detective Atney said he got hit on the back of the head with this by the thief. But that was obviously a lie. Until it turned out Atney was the real thief. It feels so hard to believe. It's just like Adrian, it feels bad about it. I'm gonna take a full responsibility and fix that sword myself. Wait, what is it made of? Yeah, think about it. What is this sword made of to get bent so easily just by getting hit on the... Yeah, okay, listen. How weak does a material have to be to bend that easily? Right. I know that it probably is more of a stabbing weapon than a blunting weapon, but no metal weapon should bend that easily, except when it's hit against a surface. And if math was really at me, that implies that he must have hit himself on the head. No, wait, he couldn't have. But anyway, it doesn't make sense how it was able to get bent that easily. I know I don't wield it, but I have complete confidence I can fix it up. I promise I'll fix it so that you'll never know it was bent in the first place. But please be gentle with it. It's a pleasure. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder, Maya. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging me based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. Why do I have the feeling we've had this exact same conversation before somewhere? There was that one time in Dayton 1. What taste was that? Taste 3, I think. It looked like the door to the actual storage room. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. I guess that's where they've been keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. It looked to me as if it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part is oddly shaped and is softening pink. I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important. The statue... Oh, sorry, give me a minute. The statue wasn't where it is now when we first came here, right? Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it? Well, if someone moved it, it would probably match the math. Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mr. Army while he stole the urn. Hey, cut it out. You're giving me the treats for that time to talk. Ooh, Phoenix, do you have a soft heart for this? Wheat. Oh, what did this say? It says, or Danny. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organized. You just can't see the actual letter because the animator was too lazy. Yeah, I get no one else to read it either because this place is a mess. Yeah, so you just feel right at home, right? You just feel right at home, right? Mr. Wright. That's your name. I really want to ask her more about the urn. We can't really go to Terrain Village, but I kind of... I wonder if I can find out where to go. Oh, is it open now? Oh, it is! That's awesome! Yeah, let's do this shit. Sometimes I need to be reminded to check the rooms that I haven't been in for a while. Mr. Wright! Mr. Delight. Oh, hey, I just realized something. Mr. Delight, Mr. Wright. Those kind of rhyme. Mr. Wright, Mr. Delight. Mr. Wright. Mr. Delight, did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but Please don't leave me alone anymore. Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see, on the same night that Satan and Earl was stolen from Yorgie Taylor's department store, a blackmailer you thought summoned you to pay me security to hand over some money. And then, right when the CEO, Tay Bulliard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron Delight, am I right? So the question is, where were you that night? This time, I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it, because I will murder you right now if you don't tell the truth. Okay. Yeah, I dare you into submission, bitch. Now why were you fired, bitch? Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to take security? Oh, how did you? I'm an investigator, bitch. That's how I know. Please, I'm begging you. Don't tell Daisy. Please. Don't worry. We haven't told anyone yet. Well, thank goodness. No, I mean, I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Then you would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief, she'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Daisy spent money like this water. Damn. What is her job? Because that actually is my question, right? What is her job, right? Is she a motorcycle engineer? Right? What is her job? Because the way I see it, something that would make this situation a lot better is if Desiree also had income. Yeah, if they both had jobs, and she was taking both her money and his money together, I feel like it would be better than if she was a stay-at-home wife, and she was just using all of his money, you know? So, like, does she have a job? And what is it? Because if she wants to spend money, then she should have to make a lot of money. There's no job in the world that can bring in enough money. Okay, well apparently, according to her husband, there isn't a job she could get that would help. Except being a thief. That's what I thought to myself. Wait. How long has she been spending your money then? Because if being a security guard isn't going to pay enough to buy all the items, then how have you guys not been bankrupt yet? Yeah, if Daisy really does spend money like this water, wouldn't you guys have run out of income yet? How do you guys still have a house? Also, Ron, are you hiding your financial situation from her? I wouldn't do that if I were you. So she would take math to math for Daisy, huh? Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are math star to math? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a clit response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting. Oh wait, tell me about it. It's starting. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Taking to the earth, everyone! Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one myself. Here I am, the Tragic Clown! I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. Of course not. After all, you were at KB security at the time. So the person dressed up by Math in this photo, it gotta be Detective Acme. Yeah, you're about the night of the time. So that night, you didn't go to Georgie Taylor's. You went to KB security, right? Yes, I went to KB security at the time the blackmail note said I should. Alright, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. Then I used the key card to unlock the door. They probably when he dropped his wallet. Like this. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was there and oh god, my gosh, is shot. Oh shit, wait, who was that? Fuck! Suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam! Shit, did we get his silhouette? Who did it look like, guys? Who did it look like? Was it Tame Buller that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. Oh god! Is that his tongue? Why is his tongue sticking out of his mouth? Oh my god. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it in the safe. Why? Why the safe? Yes, that's why. That's right. So your fingerprints are probably on the body. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Wait. Why would he give the safe? Why would he give the password to the safe to you? Okay, I know that you're... Why would he give the password to the chiefs of the security teams? Why do they need to know that information? Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security camera in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Net, is it me? Or is Ron the Light starting to sound like the real criminal? All of a sudden, Mr. the Light kinda sounds like the murderer to me. Please don't say that. Does Phoenix even believe in this guy? Yeah, we know that the whole reason Phoenix is able to do what he does is because he believes in his clients. Does he even believe in this guy? The buzzer went off just once around the time that Tame Bullard was killed. Oh, that shit, Davey. Tell me more. Do you know anything about that, Mr. Wright? So sorry, I'm afraid I don't. Why am I not surprised by how clueless he is anymore? Hey, there's an article about my debut heist. Please don't say that in front of a police officer. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But Matt started the math. She must have thought it away, right? It said in the article he disappeared. That's right. I thought a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my math costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, huh? So that is you! Okay. Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. The guard in this photo. Is this you, Mr. Wright? Okay, so this 100% confirms to me that Ron Wright is Master Math. This is evidence. There's actual evidence that his story is true. See, that's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even players can see through that in a heartbeat. What are you talking about, Phoenix? How is it easy to see through? I don't know if you know this, but if you look at Master Math's costume, it covers pretty much everything. Yeah, look at this picture. You literally cannot see his hair at all. So yeah, okay, look at this. Where's the picture? Here you go. This is a picture of you at me looking like Master Math. We can't see anything familiar about you at me looking at this costume. We can't see his hair, we can't see his nose, we can't see anything identifying about him. All I can say is that unlike a lot of face costumes, this costume actually does hide everything. So like, you at me can wear it, and nobody can tell, nobody can tell that they're the same person. Ron can wear it, and nobody can tell that they're the same person. So what do you mean it's nice and easy to figure out? No, it isn't. Especially since Ron actually is a security guard. All he would have to do is pull out his CEO T-card, and that would be able to prove that he is a security guard. What the fuck are you talking about, Phoenix? How would players be able to see through that? What are we talking about here, Phoenix? You can't just say, you can't just insult people and pretend that the insult you say makes sense. He had a good idea. Let him have it. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Newspaper clipping about first heist. Guard in the photo is Ron Wright. Updated in the court record. But as you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. Wait, what? He truly deserved the title of Ace Detective. Yeah! Ace Detective. Wait. Detective Atme found the Master Math's disguise? That's interesting. Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. Like when Detective Atme got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I thought the chance to remake my costume. That must have been really time-consuming. Do you get that one? Time-consuming. Time-consuming. You get what I was trying to say, right? Yeah, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. What? Blackmail letters? You got them starting when? Tell me more, now. Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. This letter, is this the first one you got? No, of course not. But it's the first one that ever told me out to a specific location. So, did you start receiving the letters after the incident? Yes. Just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. The first letter, it said, I know you did it. So someone found out your true identity? Just like that? It's not easy being a master thief, you know. You were an amateur thief at the beginning. Nobody starts out as a master thief. I'm the proof that it was you, so give up, it went on to say. In the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all the trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safety deposit box the letter specified, somebody sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? What are these plans you're talking about? Like plans for heists? They were instructions on how to steal a clown, or a painting, or some other weird treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, even suggested training methods. Wait a minute. Huh. I thought it would be the same number, but isn't this a different number? That's weird. So you mean the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one, when I almost got caught. After that, I started receiving plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. It sounds like Mr. Wright was thankful to the person that was blackmailing him. I mean, to be fair, he did get paid the first time. So Ron the Wright was Master after all. But someone else is behind the theft. Someone who planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safety deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. That's why he's grateful. He doesn't have to make the money himself. All he had to do is take the treasure, give it to somebody, and get paid. Because think about it. How are you supposed to sell the Tear of Emanon? There's no way Ron knows how to do it. But the person who owns the safety deposit box, they do know how to make money off of the Tear of Emanon. So, if you think about it, Tiny a middleman. The person who sent the blackmail and Tiny a middleman between Ron and his money. Could you try not to look so gleeful about it? So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans too? Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions, and steal what I've been told is the deal. Mr. Delight, is everything you just told me the truth? Wait. But what does he mean? He says he's never seen the urn, and he says I'm only stealing what I've been told to. Did that imply that he wasn't told to steal the urn? Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay? Ron's testimony from the mask's second theft onward. He was stealing as directed by blackmail letters, added to the court record. Ron, before we go on, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes? But please don't hurt me. Mr. Tame Bullard. Do you say it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid they'd discover what they did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi. Oh, you're pretty smart, kid. You seem a bit dim-witted, but you actually do have a couple of smart ideas every once in a while. I wonder if anyone else has done that in these games. I guess so. You're really clever, Ron Delight. I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. And not yet I have a magical rod that tells people, that tells me if they have more secrets to hide. Mr. Maya! Hey! Playley! You cutie pie booples. Boop. I'm back. Hey, Playley. So, what have you been up to this whole time? The sacred urn, Mr. Net. I took it back to the village to have it examined. And, what did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They say it's the real urn. Whew. That was a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute pink splotches? They said that it's paint, and they were put on the urn recently. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? Because they defaced the piece of art that they own. That's why. What's the big deal? We gotta find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yes, Mr. Knit. We gotta find out how they got there. Okay. We'll go find out how they got there. But please don't forget about me. Honey, you were forgotten the second you left our field of view. Sacred urn, found in Acme's office, covered in pink splotches, but it's the genuine article. Refiled in the court record. I feel your eyes are pretty. That's kind of scintillating. What is? Up until now, Master had gone after famous works of art or treasure. Why would he suddenly decide to deal this plain looking urn that nobody would want? Damn! Wrong button, right, man. Why do you have to burn Maya? I guess they should charge you with arson too, because you burned her ass. You made it sound like you had nothing to do with the fact. Well, it wasn't me who chose to steal this urn. So, did you steal it or not? Because you said I didn't choose to do it. Or I only go after what I'm told to steal. Mr. DeGay, are you absolutely sure about this testimony? That you stole the treasures as you were directed by a series of blackmail letters? Yes, and I got money from them in return. It seemed like a good deal. He doesn't look like he's lying. So then, how do you explain Detective Acme's crazy confession? What? Are you not going to answer that? The buzzer went off just once, around the time that Bowler was killed. Oh, that's scary. You know anything about that, Mr. DeGite? I'm afraid I don't. Sorry. Why am I not surprised by how clueless she is anymore? Hey! There's an order. Okay, well, I'm playing a really did this one. Okay, apparently that's identical. Okay. Yes, let's move to right into your offices. We should then move to... I want to go to the exhibition hall. I want to talk to Adrian Andrews and present to her the paint, the urn. October 13th, Georgia Taylor Basement Warehouse. Oh, please. How nice to see you. Hello there. I haven't seen you lately. What have you been up to lately? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh. I see. Maybe if we take a good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here. Nick, let's look around one more time! Okay, you did say that with some dust though. This box! There's something about it that bothers me! That's the box that the Satan urn was in. Look at this some pink paint on it too. And it's definitely the same color as the dot that was on the urn. I think I know how to paint dot on it now. Alright, you're about the data then, Nick. Urn box. A wooden box that had the Satan urn in it. Had pink paint stain on it. Added to the red turd. Why am I shaming? I don't know. Can we actually look at the pink paint now? Okay, no? Okay. Yeah, move to the left. To the right. It looked to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom part is oddly shaped and it's shockingly pink. Mr. Nick, could it be that the odd shape is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. That's the box the shape that urn was in. If you look here, there's a bit of paint on the box as well. Wow, you're right. You're the match it perfectly. What is it, Mr. Net? This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. I'm a genius, man. Paint mark, completely dry. The box of the sacred urn fit in the gap perfectly. Added to the torn record-y. I think it's all starting to become clear. Transparent. I think we're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. No wait, we don't need to get this. But if someone moves the object, isn't it just object? Yeah, do this shit! I'm gonna break you down! Sacred Urn! Miss Andrew, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of this entire exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the tour today is obviously not the same urn I before. Well, that's some clue. Maybe it isn't the same. Could be a fate. A fate. You're the one who said it isn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that the urn was submitted and tort was genuine? The urn itself, it says it's a genuine article. Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is a genuine article. Players went back to I village, had it examined, and they said it fell in. Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how. What she discovered was that the urn had been broken again. Did you say again? Yes, it was broken once. It was broken once, a year ago. And now, it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too. Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently? That is what I just said. That's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? Oh, okay. Ah, the hunter had become hunted. Ah. Oh, I think I don't have the right piece of evidence. I'm that guy, aren't I? Okay. No? Okay, yeah, I don't think that one either. Okay. I might have to turn back now before I die. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. You don't investigate more. Okay, I think we're right on the mark, kinda. Wait, what? Wait, I do? Because you wouldn't do this unless I had all the evidence needed. So that implied that I do have the evidence needed. Do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the tour today is obviously not the same urn I before. Well, that's some clue. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fate. A fate. You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious solution to game. Do you have any evidence? It's a genuine article, even if you find it's all just an original. I'm sorry, I'm not a rapper or a singer. I don't know why I'm torturing you guys with this. I just hope it hasn't been unbearable. This is what I'm saying. Why do you think it was bloated recently? How do you know? Okay, so how many pages are there? 3? 1, 2, 3. Wow, 3 whole pages. Okay, I do this. Oh! Oh, that's so smart! Oh my god. I should have thought about that. God dang it, I completely forgot to check out this picture. This picture was taken for the treasure edition. So that means that it was probably taken recently. But it also means that since it says I am, somehow, after this picture was taken, somebody broke it and put it together the right way. Man, how did I not get that? I'm so dumb. Now I'm mad at myself. Ah, flip my aid. The poster. It was made recently, right? Poster? The poster for the exhibit. At the time this photo was taken, the earth said I am on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Omni. When the letter was fit, the letter was posted. Ah! I am? What did that even mean? What, you never heard of the great I am? What did that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when the photo of the picture was taken. That's a mistake. Now tell the truth. Wait. 4. Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. You just said you not to give up that side shot so easily. Do you have any proof that you ever looking at Yogi Taylor? Oh, yes, I do. Well, Miss oh. God damn it. Oh, Tom, oh man, that was bad. Oh, wait. No, wait. I really thought I got it wrong, so we were just pushing past it. Oh my god. Never do that, guys. Always make sure to read every on. Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that will happen. Do you have any proof that the armor broke in here, Yogi Taylor? Well, Miss Andrews, what is that supposed to mean? The armor broke in here. Wow, they put really dumb move that. What is that supposed to mean? They're pink paint all over the shirt. Nah. Shit. That part is pink paint all over. And then pink paint all over the floor and walls of the basement warehouse. In other words, they were plugged in here. You can't wheedle your way out of this one, Miss Andrews. But, oh no. But you did that pink paint anyway. Well, they're not in my office, that's for sure. Well, there is in my room. I'm not gonna get you in to look at it, but it's there. Liar. Anyway, the paint on the urn and the paint on the floor. There's no proof that it's the same paint. Come on, they're getting ridiculous. The proof is anything the paint on the floor to the... It's this. But is it this? Oh man, I honestly don't know it. I think it to be either one. Oh, fuck! God damn it. Okay, I have an idea. Because I am 85% sure I have all the answers I need. I have an idea. I'm just gonna die so that I get all my health back. I'm pretty sure the game does that, right? Mr. Nick, if you push yourself anymore, your soul will shatter. That's crazy, by the way. What do you mean when my soul gets shattered? Do I, like, die? Do I stop being me? Does my soul even go to the afterlife? Will I cease to exist in any dimension? What do you mean, writers? What does it mean? Please calm down, collect your thoughts, and try again. I've made too many mistakes. Goodbye. Yeah, okay, do I get health back? Because I didn't earn. Oh shit. Oh fuck. No, it doesn't work like that. Apparently it doesn't give you back any health. It just like gives you that tiny fucking sliver, which what the fuck? Why would it do that? What a poor choice of how the game works. Wait, if I go into Tor, will I only have that tiny sliver? That's fucking insane. I mean, I know that when I solve it, it's gonna... The evidence that the error was submitted is genuine. Sorry to play to you, but the error is genuine article here. Player went back into the building and had it examined. It is right that night, but I don't see how she determined one that the urn had broken again. Hen? Did you say again? Yes, it was broken once 1 year ago, and now it looks like the same thing has happened. And playing recently too. What, recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently? That's exactly what I'm saying. Okay. Sorry if I'm using story mode a bit too much in this part. I'm just using it to like skip past like the stuff I've already done, and if I can't figure something out easily, you know. I am. What did that mean? You haven't heard of the delay? I am? Wait. Yeah, so that's it. It must have been the people at the photo shoot. You're not to do that so easily. Now, what was it? Okay, it was the urn box. What is this supposed to mean? I don't like how it tricks you. I don't like how they literally do that to trick you into thinking you almost got it wrong. Because that's what made me press forward so I could forget about it. What are you saying? So what did that prove? There would drop the all with the box. That why they both got paint on them. Are you with me so far? Yeah. Yes. The rest of the story is obvious. They thought it would drop here in the Orgy Taylor's basement warehouse. If you didn't prove that, it means that the urn was broken here too. So, can you prove that? Can you prove that this box was dropped here in the basement warehouse? Yep. Why didn't you clean it up? Yeah, I know you probably couldn't easily clean the urn, But why didn't you attempt to clean the paint on the floor? I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes. More yes. The pink paint splattered on the floor and the walls of the payment warehouse. But there's an odd shape imprinted into a part of this paint stain. Am I right? Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at this. If you put this box into an impression of the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Okay. Which means that the box would drop right here, over there. So will it drop over here or over there? How do I put this back in? So here. And that means, when the earth was broken. How do I do this? Oh, did I break this permanently? I don't think I did. Oh shit, how do I put this back in? Oh, blah. Okay. Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright! You take out Wright all the fucking time. Adrian. Didn't you learn last time? You can't hide anything from me. Okay, I have fixed it. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn. Boy, did they make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. I agree. I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand. Is it, Playley? No, not at all. I know just how she feels. I did the exact same thing she did. It happened about 2 weeks ago. Just after the poster was taken, on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I better put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. That's cute. When I slipped on a paint can and lost my balance. The box I was carrying trashed to the ground. Trash! I heard a terrible noise, and I thought my heart would stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box, and that's when it happened. The bloated pieces of the earth fell out of the box and landed right into the paint. I was in shock. And yet I was huge scream that nobody heard. For some reason. Nobody came to my rescue either. I can totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands. Well, I knew it was the most important pleasure in all of Terrain. So I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And then when I am changed into Army, I didn't know how it was originally written. But any sane person fixing it would have assumed they said Army. Any normal, sane, mature person would have assumed they said Army. I mean, the only person who wouldn't assume that is a child. A young, foolish, naive, unintelligent child. Any sane person Really? Yes, players. Any sane, normal, rational, intelligent, mature person would have assumed it's an army. The only people who wouldn't are naive, immature, sheltered little Dales. Why do you specify the female gender? Oh, players. She says she wasn't very good at spelling. Oh yeah, and those little Dales have to be very bad at spelling to get it wrong. I love jokes. Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom, and nobody has seen it since then. Sacred urn. Broken and repaired by Adrian 2 weeks ago. Then replaced in its box, kept out of sight. But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. So I used the golden statue to cover it up. Man, so you were fiddling with all kinds of artifacts just to cover up your mistakes. The army face statue. Aha! The first time we came down here, it was on the night the urn was stolen. But, oh God, but me, I guess. Sad. But Mr. Nick, there were no paint marks on the wall or floor of the warehouse when we were here. It was being hidden. Well, you do remember that. On the day of the climb, around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. And I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange. What is it, player? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At the time, the statue had been moved, and the paint was clearly visible. She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews? Huh? Well, I don't know anything about that. I placed it in to cover up the paint, so why would I move it again? Well then, who was it? Who could have done it, and why? On the day before the fact, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Then, the next day, it was moved. But why? Wait a minute, let me check something. Aha! So this shows that during the picture, it was moved. So, could it be that whoever this person is moved it? But why would they move it? Or maybe this picture was taken earlier. Yeah, what if the picture was taken here before the statue had arrived? I don't know, just something to think about. Army face golden statue carried into the warehouse basement the day of the climb. Moved again that night. Updated in the court record. It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. But why? Why do you think so, Nick? Because that night, the real thief, Ron the Wright, was at KB security. So then, why did another mask start the mask So up here, a lot of different things point to one undeniable fact. And I don't know what it is, but Phoenix does. What is it? One undeniable fact. The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is still going to be making another appearance. You mean you at me? You at me's coming back. But what does it mean? How is he connected to all of this? Is he the mastermind somehow? But he got caught. He's in jail now. Or he's on trial at least. Okay guys, that is going to do it for this episode. And so many questions. How will you at me then come back into the fold? What is the one undeniable fact? Besides what we just heard about the thief coming back. Why was the urn chosen? How did Tame Bulliard fit into all of this? And why exactly was she murdered? Possibly the blackmail? But yeah. Oh, who was sending Ron to write all those notes? But yeah. So many questions. And the only way to find out is to keep watching next time. Bye!